is my director, Father David.
Yes, but those really should be scheduled.
They usually are.
Okay. If you let him know, but it's just that, yeah, the phone use is going to be cut dramatically.
Okay.
Yeah. And any of the technology, you know. Really, the sake of the whole carmel is at stake here. You understand that? And I appreciate you telling the truth. I know it's hard as it is. Oh, I know you do. Oh, I know you do. And I know you are, honestly. You know, and I understand. And it underscores the reason why, I mean, that's a bad state for the burdens of leadership, too, and judgment.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, he's got a point. I mean, if she's saying that she's just in a bad state mentally, then that's a bad condition to be in for a position of leadership. He has a point. It's an interesting comment. One thing I hate is how the media portray Bishop Olson as this very angry, fomenting at the mouth dictator, but in this video is very soft-spoken, even consoling towards the Mother Superior. Yeah, I get the same impression. Yeah. Again, like I say, why is it that we just continue to seemingly back the wrong horse? Again, unless there's some major evidence out there that can overturn all of this.
I'm so sorry. I mean,
it's absolutely devastating.
I know that.
It's heartbreaking.
I know.
I know that you have to do this as the bishop of our diocese.
I love you all very much.
We do love and respect you, Bishop, and this is the last thing on earth.
Oh, I know. I know.
That we expected to happen.
I know. Any of us are there, but for the grace of God,
Yeah.
or any of us.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. He says there, but for the grace of God, you know, there go we, but for the grace of God. And yeah, absolutely true.
Cooperate. At the time after her seizure,
Yeah.
she had to take medication that messed up her mind. And I feel certain that.
See, that's why like a medical assessment would be really in order, I suspect, by the end of it. I'm the one that gives a report to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll figure this out a little bit.
Well, it's okay. I mean, we're not there yet. First we do this preliminary thing and we have, you know, and I'll appoint an administrator and then.
Bishop, one thing about the phone is I do all of our appointments on the calendar. I need to switch. I need those appointments to get to sister so that we know.
We can arrange that. We can arrange that.
Okay. So I really got.
We'll get our computer person in to do.
I'm just still trying to understand where did this thing go south that the nuns initiated a lawsuit?
I understand.
Okay.
I understand.
And when the phone does come back, will it have everything on it, or will it be?
Well, you know,
is going to freak out.
I know.
And I don't know how to do that.
Well, somebody can contact your father, you know, and just explain right now. See, it's just, you know, call to mind. I've learned a lot more about your rule. All right, you know, and you know, in the use of means of communication, great discretion and sobriety will be observed, avoiding all that can be harmful to contemplative life in Carmel. The telephone is permitted for the needs of the community. Only the prioress or the sister whom she appoints will answer the phone. Well, you're not prioress now, right? You're on a leave of absence.
It's still prioress of the community?
No, not at all.
Taking me off completely?
Yes.
Okay.
Until the completion of this, yes. Right. You've not been deposed. All right. Your rule says you keep the title of mother, but you're not the prioress. Hence, you don't sit in the prioress's chair.
No,
right.
Sister, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Right. The administrator would sit there, and that, you know, and that would not sit there, but until a new prioress either would be appointed or, you know, that's it. But I don't see a way you can return to being prioress. Honestly.
Right now, Bishop, but
No.
the nuns support me. So
I know they do. I know they do.
you know, they voted unanimously for me, they wanted me.
Yes, but also they didn't know about this. All right. and that also entails this. So, it's just, it's just attachment, all right? And, and again, no religious is to call anything his or her own, but let everything be in common. And the prioress of the religious appointed by her shall distribute to each whatever she may need according to her age and necessities. And so this is part of it. So either you've articulated that you're very, very ill. All right, there is ample evidence of that. All right, the illness to the point which you're articulating now is influenced your judgment so much to lead you into objectively grave sin twice. Okay, and so that shows that you can't maintain that office. All right, and I could see, and then there's the question of the whole religious life as well. There's to be an assessment done and everything else, because the canons are very strict on this.
This is terrible.
I know it is, and but somehow let's look for God's grace in it. Now, that's not whistling Dixie and everything else they did, but it is. But that's serious, and we have to follow through on this process. God will get His way through on this. All right, and that's the truth. So you're going to probably go through a lot of withdrawal without that.
Most likely.
Okay,
But,
so have some.
I have plenty of books.
Candy and whatever you need to do or something like that. But right, guess you're popping in again then.
Yeah, I had texted Father David.
Okay, very nice.
He had asked
Okay.
about the case against me, and he said, "For what?" And I just said, "Well, what I did." And he knows what I mean. So I'm so sorry, dear mother. I will be praying for you. You've been under emotion,
Yeah.
incredible strain, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Entrust yourself to the Lord as well as the bishop in whatever the outcome that it is in accordance with God's providence and will.
In that order, God and then the bishop. All right, but we work together.
So Reason in Theology is growing as a channel. As a result, there's been a number of increases in production costs. So if you're benefiting from RNT, I ask that you consider supporting the channel. You can help out by contributing to the Help RNT Grow fundraiser on GoFundMe. You could also consider becoming a member on Patreon at patreon.com/Reason in Theology, or become a channel member right here on YouTube. With either of these options, Patreon or a YouTube member, you'll get extra access to patron-only content. You can also donate directly to RNT at PayPal if you prefer that option. And you can find links to all of these resources and ways to support RNT in the show description. God bless. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button. See you next time. God bless.